Please be advised that this video is for the sole purpose of entertainment. Any views are purely my own, are subjective and may not necessarily be true. I do, however, do extensive research for all of my videos. All photos have been found on the public domain. I am using them under the fair use and fair dealing guidelines. I urge everybody to do their own research. Well, hello, it's Murky Meg here. It's Saturday the 29th of February. This time I said February, not January, like yesterday's video. And it's a leap year, everybody. Once every 4 years we get this date, and here it is. So, first things first, there is an actual petition out there. I think Yankee Wally started it. I have put a link in the description box. I've also put it on my Twitter. Sign the petition, and it's got at the moment 19,500 signatures in the short space of time that it's been going. Pretty impressive. The petition is basically saying that stop UK funding and remove all titles, including HRH, for Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. While I don't think that's going to actually happen, I do think that if enough people sign it, then we will at least get the word out. We are not happy for paying for the security. Mind you, the Express are doing that on themselves. There was a poll out yesterday. The results have yet to be announced, but when I voted, 97% said they didn't want to be funding Harry and Meghan's security. That's an awful lot of people there. I've had quite a lot of messages, both DM and emails and on Instagram, alerting me to the Vice Versa documentary that's due to drop very soon. Documentary is actually entitled Meghan Markle Escaping the Crown trailer. If you want to go and vomit, I'd take a look on YouTube at the trailer because it is implying that Britons are fundamentally racist. And they do this in a definitive guide to enlightening information. Well, what you're actually doing is offending an entire country. I've put this on Twitter, this response, and I think it is very, very fitting. As a Brit, I'm actually hurt and almost feel violated. Without her marrying into the royal family, she'd just be a D-list actress who no longer has a job as Suits has stopped producing as a show. This is the thing, isn't it? She really hadn't made it very big. Yes, she was a successful actress in a cable show. She wasn't Hollywood. She wasn't getting massive movies. She was doing Hallmark movies and tiny little bit parts in bigger movies. That's not making it. That's kind of just treading water a little bit. There isn't a big splash. What meeting Harry has done for her is literally just catapulted her into world stardom beyond her wildest dreams. Without Harry, she would be a D-list cable actress without a show at the moment. A company called Essence, who are the Essence brand where black women come first, have done a scathing article about Meghan Markle, addressing her, that basically says, "Dear Meghan, you know the UK's deep, dark secrets," and it's implying that we are all racist. You see, I'm really quite upset about this because I live in Leicester. It is one of the most multiculturally diverse cities in the UK, and I love it. I think it's an amazing place to live. I don't have a racist bone in my body, and it hurts to be called that, to be frank. The reason that I don't like Meghan Markle is not about race. It's about character and respect. She has shown her true colours throughout the start of the marriage and her contempt towards the British people. She has shown exactly what she wants, i.e. fame, wealth and adoration, and she's shown little respect to the British people, and that's why I don't like Meghan Markle. So let's go back to this Vice Versa documentary. I've only seen the trailer and, I barely got through it without wanting to vomit into my hands. Sorry, too much information, but it implies that we as a country and the press have treated Meghan very differently to any other member of the royal family. It squarely puts the blame on us as a nation, that she wasn't treated the way that everybody else was, that she was different, that she was victimised, that it's the race card, and that she didn't have a chance. Please. We welcomed her with open arms into our country. We gave them the wedding of their dreams. We paid for the security, which was a hefty sum. We paid for everything that they wanted. She wanted a wedding, she got a wedding. She wanted the tiara, she didn't get the one she wanted, but she still got a tiara. She wanted the horse-drawn carriage down the long walk. She got it. She wanted the bridesmaids. She wanted the big flash wedding reception. She got it. She wanted to live in Windsor. She wasn't allowed that because, hey, that's the Queen's residence. You can't live there. But she was given, and the house was renovated to her standard. Anything that she wanted, she had. And anything that the taxpayer wouldn't stretch to, dear old Daddy Charles also paid for that. Because, let's face it, it's been confirmed, Meghan and Harry paid for nothing in Frogmore Cottage. Prince Charles did everything. He bent over backwards and paid for more than the fixtures and the fittings. He paid for the lot. That wasn't good enough. So she wanted to decide to, hang on a minute, I've got quite an opportunity here. My name, my brand. I can go for world domination and I can make millions and millions of pounds. One little problem, isn't there? The Queen. She said no. Now we are all racists and we hated her from the start. I actually didn't hate her from the start. I thought that she was a refreshing change. I looked at Harry and I thought, geez, you're happy and I'm happy for you. Finally, he's found somebody to make him happy. He's gone through all of this time without somebody, or he's found that somebody and they didn't want to come into the royal bubble. Here we have this lady coming in who seems like she has the balls to cope with the royal family and all that's going to be put in her way. She literally met fire with fire, and I thought, way to go, well done. You have to have some gumption to really say, I'm going to hit the ground running and I'm just going to go with it. And I actually quite applauded that. Then came the engagement interview, and I was like, a bit of a raised eyebrow. Whitward. And then everything kind of just fell apart from there, really, didn't it? So on the wedding day, I was quite happy for Harry, and bits of it made me feel a bit awkward, but I thought, he looks happy. They're happy. Why not? And then just it obliterated. She abused the people's trust. And that's what I don't like. I've been brought up in a house where you cannot expect respect if you don't give respect. She showed us no respect, so I don't respect her. So this, I don't know when it's actually going to air. I will find out. But I don't think I'm going to be watching this one, I'm afraid. I took one for the team for the Prince Andrew interview. I don't think I can watch this one. I have to really protect my property, and if I watch this, I will lob something at my TV screen. Yesterday, Harry fanboyed with John Bon Jovi and the Invictus Choir. To be fair, I thought he was rather rude. I watched the news and saw all the articles, and it was a lot of Bon Jovi talking. And I saw an interview with Bon Jovi talking, and it was brilliant. But was there any interview with Harry? No, he didn't say a damn word. He said nothing to the press. He just scowled at them. We have a prince here that has contempt for this country. So I just think, what the hell are you still doing here? Off you pop, go on. Cannot stand. If you do not want to talk to the press because you've been so gaslighted to think that they are responsible for all of this, then you have some serious issues, mate. If something keeps happening over and over and over again, it's not an outside thing that's making things difficult. It's internal. You should really look at your little circle, i.e. you and your wife. If I sound quite crosser than I normally am, it's because I am actually. I'm really, really cross this morning because I'm so sick and tired of being called a bully, of being called a racist, of being called a troll. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the country being labelled as the nation that hated Meghan Markle. I really, really am. And it's not true at all. If somebody hates you, if a nation hates you so much, you have to look inward. Like I've just said, you have to look inward. Something is physically wrong. You're doing something wrong. You're pissing us off too much. I know I shouldn't swear, and I don't always swear. I think I've only sworn, this is the third time in my entire channel, but I'm really, really hacked off. Do you think we, the British public, are racist, are vulgar, are bullies? I'd really love to know your thoughts. Something weird is going on with their Instagram account as well. The number of bots that are just posting emojis. And if you actually look at these accounts, they're only following 2 people and they have no followers. All very suspicious. If you just see reply after reply after reply on an Instagram account with just purely emojis, they are bots. They are paid for bots. I know there's been a lot of other things that has come out in the media. There's so much to cover at the moment. I'm having to pick and choose and cherry pick the best ones. And that in itself is quite tricky because of the sheer amount that's out there. My opinions on yesterday's Invictus Bon Jovi style thing, it looked forced, it looked contrite, it looked damn right immature, to be honest. And don't get me started on the Abbey Road walk across the street. Cringe! I just head in hand moment like, oh Harry, what are you doing? Don't do this, please. Follow that with their Instagram post with him in the singing booth with John Bon Jovi, headphones on, and then it pauses just before Harry's about to sing. It's cringy, it's tacky, but then again, shows you what level they are appealing to. On that note, as always, let me know what you think about today's video. I'd love to know your thoughts on the Vice Versa documentary trailer. Have you watched it? Do you want to watch it? Are you going to watch it? What did you think? What about the Essence article that implies that we're all sodding racists? Rather nice, isn't it? And what do you think of Harry's visit to Abbey Road? Was it cringe or did you quite like it? As always, let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, and also that like button. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers for all the tips and all the emails, DMs that everybody sends to me. It really is greatly appreciated. So thank you very much for watching once again.